y'all know y'all know there was a teacher on the bus that there was a teacher on the bus and we called campus, right? So as she was getting on the bus, she fell. She fell on the bus, and then she no, y'all know, get out, y'all mm, mm, y'all know she fell on the bus, but she was trying to get a ball on the bus, and she slipped and fell, and I started laughing. And, no, no, she slipped and fell, and I started laughing, and I didn't help her up, so she had to get up by her own self. It did no, huh, no, and then it made it funnier. Cause the lady named Miss Green, she said that suppose that ball would have went under the gas pedal, and it was funny how she said it. So it was funny how she said it, and I just kept on laughing until we got to our job site. So then I was at a Zoom meeting one time. I was at a Zoom meeting. Yeah, it was a Zoom. It was I think Friday, I think, and well, actually Tuesday, and this lady is across to try to snitch on me because that I think it was the last week before I was at work, and she had caught me upstairs playing, and I got distracted by accident, so I was so embarrassed. And then this lady named Miss Powell, she was a teacher, and she was sitting beside me, and her phone scared her when it rung, and then she had to put it on silent. Huh? No, huh? No, no, no. And no, and huh? No. Um, um, and then y'all know, she, y'all know, Miss Green wig, her wig, she messed her wig up. She messed her hair up, and her wig messed up, and like it fell in the toilet when she did her hair. And, no, her wig her wig messed up, looked like it fell in the toilet, and and she came to school the next day. It was like, oh, no. Yeah. Oh. Y'all know Miss Loretta. Miss Loretta said her sister chicken wasn't done all the way, cause she put it in a frying pan and she wanted to turn it all the way. So then when she took it out, it was still pink inside the chicken, and huh, no, it was still pink inside the chicken, and she had to recook it again. And then she said when she bit into a pork chop, she spit it out because it swelled up in her mouth. Because it swelled up in her mouth, and she spit it out. And I asked her what she spit it out in. She said, "I don't know, but I know it came out of my mouth." And then I started laughing while I was in Lowe's for some reason, and 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 then like a couple of times I was getting on the bus, I tripped and almost fell because I was walking upstairs. It was cold that day. I think it was probably about October or something. So I tripped and fell, or I tripped and fell, and child, so y'all know my grades gotta be going up. So 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 I think so I told somebody the teacher, her name is Hart. She in second period. The teacher got on until he said, huh, the teacher got until December 1st in my fucking grade, and she don't fucking change it. Her ass, and and we, And when I come back in December, that shit better be changed off a fucking 90 or 100. You, uh, 90 100. One fucker, okay? She, I know I was watching this show last Tuesday night, and her one of her, the first lady's son got beat up by her cause she was kicking out with them heels on, and the husband was pulling her hair through the cell, and and that was fine. I said clock that T, and I meant to get the recording, but I meant to get the recording and I didn't, and no, no, I want and I meant to get the recording I didn't, and it was so funny to me because he getting it. And then I watched the show Wednesday night, and Karen clock on that Dr. TT. She said this is a white woman, and she said clock that. And then as we got taken out, he said something to the women, and Fatima almost got to a fight with him, and then so y'all know so it was one time that I was making hamburger helper, and what you think? And I didn't read the directions properly because I thought it was 4 cups of milk. I didn't know it was four whatever cups it was. And instead of putting half cups, I put like fruit whole cups in there, and the hamburger helper turned to soup, and then I didn't eat it for a couple of days, so I threw it in the trash can. And then one time I made brownies, and they didn't come out right. They came out all hard and stuff. Cause I think they was overcooked, and we kept on checking them. And then when we opened it back up, it was all hard and stuff, and some was soft. And I eat all of it. And then there was another time where I forgot to put water in my noodles. And, no, I forgot to put water in my noodles, and then. Cause I had put them in the microwave, and then when I came back, they had burnt up, and I had to make me some more. And I didn't smell it either until I got it in the microwave, and it was so embarrassing to me. And then my sister said I think she burnt her noodles too. I think she was cooking on the stove. Well, she burnt the water. I think she was cooking on the stove something, and she said she burnt her noodle water, and I think she had to make some more too. And then and then hold on. And then y'all know we Thanksgiving, right? So tell me why I was trying to sleep in at 11, but I failed. So tell me why tomorrow be like Friday and we gotta get up at 5 something in the morning. Now who finna get up that time? Well, obviously me, cause I need some stuff too. Okay. And then what she said, Mom said, if we ain't ready, she gonna leave us. She ain't finna leave me, okay? Cause I'm finna get up at 4:30 and have my clock on clock that T, period. So y'all know Black Friday tomorrow, so hope I better pay me tomorrow. And if you don't pay me, I'm finna get on JCI headquarters and clock AT2, okay? So I was on the bus. I was on the bus. Let's see my here. So I was on the bus. Like what? Yeah, I was on a bus like I think it was a couple of weeks ago, and this girl, she was a complaining girl. She always like complaining about everything. I think she's my cousin, my Miss Loretta cousin, and she was complaining about somebody kicking her seat. First, want nobody kicking her seat, okay? Cause my legs, like we have to sit straight in the seat, so I'm too tall, so my legs gonna be in the seat. And she stayed talking about stop kicking my seat. Then I told Miss Loretta, and I called her complaint. He said, "I'm talking about excuse you." I said, "You excuse," and she said, and and she said it she said that you could just tell me I had my headphone on. Okay, I did. Okay, I did. And then I was on Instagram one time, and sometime why I saw somebody running out of Walmart, and it was raining. All right, and they had cameras watching, and the person slipped and fell, and I started laughing real hard because it was so funny. And then like I think it was like last year. My sister, we was at the laundromat, and there was water on the floor, and my sister was slipping and fell in some water, and and then it was another time where where she was trying to get no snack no some snacks out the closet, and she like tripped on her feet and like fell like near the dresser. And I was about to laugh and I had to stop and I had to hope I laughed. And then um I tell the pop when I was in church. Uh, and then like y'all know how y'all taking the school test and there's a fight like in the hallway. So well I was on taking the test then so I heard some bumping and everything going around. So I rushed outside. I rushed in the hallway to see what was going on. They were fighting, and Miss Brown, Miss Brian, and Miss Milford, they had to get administrator because I was about to record it, but they made it to the scene before I did, and it happened right at the front office, and I had to stop for a minute, and and I started laughing. It was so funny to me, and and then the principal was clocking everybody tea time like get to class, don't send you ICs. And they give you 5 minutes to get to class if you can walk fast in 5 minutes. First off, be students in the hallway. And, and I wish you try to send me the ICs and I'm a clock AT too. And then hey, I know Miss Dove, she kind of messed up wig on her head because that wig look messed up like Miss Green wig, crunchy wig. I call me this girl in the bus, her name Kimberly, and she said that Thanksgiving food that she cooked gonna be just like her wig, crunchy. I said, oh, clock AT. And and then uh, and then child, y'all know, y'all know. This boy, I don't know, I forgot his name. I say his name. I forgot his name, but he'll call Miss Loretta a bitch, and Miss Loretta turned around. This when we were all turning around and say, "Oh, what you say?" And he tried to tell you the other say I bend it. He did not say you bend it. He said the other word. Okay, because I know what I heard. And she heard it too, and everybody else did too. And then there was another thing. This was a long time ago. I was at what's that Dillard? Well, this Dillard, and these kids won't leave me alone, so I slammed the door and they got all the glass shattered. And then there was another thing with it was Rosewood, and and I was on a bus right, and this girl told me to do something. And what are you doing? And I went off, and they had to call the police and everything. What are you doing, huh? They had to call the police and everything to go get me. And it's a nice day outside too. Mm. Anyway, that's all the stories I got. Let me catch y'all later on. Mm. I think that was going on.